the 3rd of November. That means with only 37 days left, the race to Shiloh is swiftly approaching the fever pitch. Welcome to the 75th edition of Wcnn. I am Michelle Esther.
And I am Ken Orwa. And still ahead on this bulletin, we'll tell you why you should not be like Mazgwembe.
Hello, my name is Josh.
Josh kitu gani? Naza kujiona kwa hiyo kipara yako.
Get set for these details and more. Meanwhile, Wcnn begins now.
The whole of last month was all about encounter with power. And we believe that each one of us was empowered in his or her way. This means that I am totally justified to say that the month of October marked the end of all weakness among winners, whether physical or even emotional. But remember, the word of God in Matthew 5:16 advises us to use our light to glorify him. So strive to use your power for good like this great men, or you'll be humble like our friend Mazgwembe.
My name is Mazgwembe and yani wacha niwafundishe vile kuwa sonko. Mazgwembe, 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 Gwembe, Gwembe, Mazgwembe, my shoulders, Mazgwembe, Mazgwembe. Maneno ni kujitisha, naelewa? Mazgwembe, mnaangalia nini? Jipe shughuli.
Madam,
Yes, Mazgwembe should learn that with great power comes great responsibility. Moving on, Nairobi is a metropolitan area full of people of diverse cultures, but there comes a time when everyone has to go back to where they came from. Yes, you people from Western, Eastern, Northeastern, Nyanza, Rift Valley, Central, Europeans, Indians and Chinese, everybody. Okay, apart from those people from Rongai, because we found them there. There comes a time when winners too have to go back to their homeland in an annual pilgrimage known as Shiloh. This year's Shiloh comes up on the 10th to the 14th of December, and it is powerfully themed as exceeding grace. Ensure that you get there by all means, because there are no testimonies comparable to Shiloh testimonies.
I'm here to testify to the goodness of God over my life, my family. My parents got separated like 22 years, over 22 years ago. I started adding it to my prayer point, which usually I feel like don't let me even go there at all. Things have really gone beyond that. But I thank God since that time I started gradually, but I wasn't so serious until last year Shiloh I came. And somebody gave testimony of the marital restoration. I said, God, if it's happening, then it can happen to my family too, because it affects even my own personal life, my relationship, a lot of things. And I really said, God, I will tap into this testimony. That was last year Shiloh. I didn't come with pictures of my parents. Usually I don't even. But last year I said, God, I'm not with pictures, but I wrote their names on sheets of paper, the two together, and I dropped this on this altar. And I said, God, I want to come back for a testimony straight. Nobody believes, but I'm here today, brethren, to tell you that after over 22 years of marriage, my parents came back. They are together now. I don't know how it looks to me.
That's right. So start your preparations early, or else you'll get left behind. Moving on. Now, as the youth grapple with the woes of today's society, Wcnn Mohamed Ali tells us about the only way out on this week's edition of Jicho Refu.
Mwaka wa 2002 vijana waliahidiwa kwamba matatizo yao yatafuata nyayo na kutokomea tokomoko. Lakini tuliyaona yakibaki. Mwaka wa 2013 vijana wakafurahia kupata uhuru.
Assume as President of the Republic of Kenya.
Uhuru wa kuhooliwa. Uhuru wa kukunguta miwa kunukunu.
Hii bangi ni mmea wangu, ni kama chakula yangu, na kuna vile inanisaidia, ndio maana sasa tuko hapa, tumefika mpaka hapa.
Uhuru wa kuishi maisha bila mricha. Inasikitisha kwamba marejeo ya starehe hizi duni imekuwa ya kuhuzunisha.
Hizi ni vidole ngapi nimeshika? Sasa naona kitu, naona kuna vidole,
Mpeni mwangaza hapa.
Vidole mbili. Hizi ni vidole mbili.
Na kushangaza, cha kushangaza zaidi ni kwamba kamwe hatujawalika vijana hawa kanisani, huku viti vikiwa vinatukodolea macho vikitafuta wa kuvikalia. Ukristo sio dini tu. Ukristo ni matendo. Dhihirisha Ukristo wako kwa kufanya tendo la busara la kualika kushinda nafsi moja kila wiki, na nakuhakikisha utabarikiwa. Kwa sasa na kuacha na msemo usemao, na utafute ufalme wa Mungu na utakatifu wake, na vitu vyote vile vizuri utaongezewa kama ugali sosa. Kwa makala ya Wcnn, ni mimi wenyu Mohamed Ali.
Wcnn Mohamed Ali there with a very assuring report. Now let's be honest, everybody loves gifts. The excitement of a gift is usually very enviable, whether it's a simple earthly gift.
A blindfold, Mom? Really? Is this necessary?
Happy graduation, sweetie!
I can't believe you got me this car!
Or the priceless gift of love.
Wait, I didn't say it yet, man. You are now husband and wife.
Now it's time for you to stop being the envious and start being the envied. Yes, a chance to contribute to your own precious gift in the shape of a flamboyant youth and teens church is here in the form of the Beba Mbao Tujenge initiative. As you can see from outside, the structure is already laid out, and the more you contribute, the faster the gift comes along. So cheerfully offer your pledge after the youth service, because the new sanctuary is
Best gift ever! Woo! Best gift ever! Yes, best gift!
and is yours to keep forever. And unlike other gifts, it will never leave you.
Hey! Mr. Johnson just stole my car!
Poor guy. Now, if you're born poor, it's not your fault. But if you die poor, it is your fault. Our reporter Jackie tells us more.
Sometimes I feel like asking God why He allows poverty, famine, and unemployment ravage our world when He could do something about it. But I'm afraid He may ask me the same question. But God has equipped us with ways and means to achieve every hope and dream. Some of the best minds.
This is where I live. I live in Kenya.
You have no idea how exciting it is to hear a story like yours.
And the greatest talents.
Spartans, ready your breakfast in heart. For tonight, we die.
Are among us. But we are held back by self-doubt and fear of failure. Step out today, take that risk, and use what you have to gain what you don't have. Because this is the only way you can change your life from being a series of such a sad story.
Kweli mwenye haki ama maskini hana haki. Paka kuku ilikuwa imetarajia kukula ndio hiyo wamenyonga. Na kuku haina makosa.
To such a huge success story. For Wcnn, Jackie Shems.
Now, before we bounce, we would like to ask you to kindly leave your name and contact at the hospitality desk near the entrance. The main reason for this is communication convenience, because winners communicate decently and not in such uncivilized undertones. So ensure that you've left your name and contact at the hospitality desk, or if you want, we can also come for them.
What's your phone number? Hurry up.
78074 6135.
Wait, I have to call it. If you a number, they are not there. Hey, you say now that's my number. Let me be the first person to call you. Then when we come, you run away. Yet we are looking for men to kwana us, and you are running. You have to kwana me, by the way. I wait for your phone call.
Okay, and it's on that confrontational note that we wind up today's edition of WCNN. I've been your hostess, Michelle Esther.
And I am your host, Ken Orwa. Peace.